You don't need another diet. You need a system. Something simple, something predictable, something that works every time, whether you're at home, at a restaurant, or running through the airport. Because here's the thing, willpower is overrated. You don't need more of it. What you need is fewer decisions. And that's why I built the GPS system for eating, not just for me, but for every high performing entrepreneur, athlete, and leader who's tired of feeling sluggish, tired of guessing, tired of wondering why they can't stay consistent. So today we're going to walk through it step by step, bite by bite, with the intent that tomorrow you can move through your day from start to finish with this nutrition methodology. I really think you'll be amazed. So, step one, greens first. So, when you're eating, set the foundation. Think about a road trip. You don't just jump into the car and hope for the best. You set a GPS, you tell it where you're going. Food works the same way. If you want stable energy, fewer cravings, and a metabolism that actually works for you instead of against you, then you have to start with the right signal. That signal, it's greens. So, what type of greens? Leafy greens, spinach, kale, mixed greens, vegetables like broccoli and Brussels sprouts, things that have high fiber in them. Why? Because they do three things. First, they slow you down. Every time you inhale a salad, you choke. So greens create volume. A huge bowl of greens is barely 50 calories and it fills you up. Second, they control blood sugar. So when your body eats carbs later, they absorb into your body in a much controlled way. And here's a real world example. Next time you're at a Chipotle, get a bowl, start with the base of lettuce and fajita vegetables. Before adding anything else, you'll be amazed at how different you feel at the end of the meal. Well, how are you going to do that? Put the rice on the bottom, the protein on top of that, and then the greens on the top. So greens first, every time. So step two in GPS, protein second, fuel the machine. Most people eat backwards. They go for the easy, fast digesting carbs, the bagels, the cereal, even healthy granola bars. The problem is those foods create an energy spike followed by a crash. So what do we do instead? Well, we eat protein second. Protein is the engine of your meal. It builds muscle. It stabilizes blood sugar and it keeps you full for hours. Most people don't get enough of it, especially at breakfast. So here's the rule. Are you ready? Okay. Every meal should have at least 30 grams of protein. And this may be different if you're over 40, but you'll eat it second after your greens. And this can include chicken, salmon, turkey, eggs, or even a high quality protein shake. So this should absolutely be your anchor. Once you have the greens in your stomach, protein then seals the deal and prevents that post-meal slump that is the number one productivity killer. 3, starches and simple sugars last. So the dessert mindset. Now here's where things get interesting. Carbs aren't bad. Sugar isn't evil. They're just fuel. The problem is it isn't that we eat them, it's that we eat them at the wrong time. I love a nice cookie. I love chocolate. But when we look at flipping the order, greens first, protein second, starches last, you really change the way your body responds. Your insulin stays stable. Your body burns fat instead of storing it. And you don't crash. It's like dessert. We want to save it for last. So if you're eating yams, rice, or fruit, treat it as the final act and not as the opener. And if you're at a restaurant and they bring out the bread basket, push it to the side and eat it last, if at all. Keep in mind that there's a reason they bring bread first. It is to promote what your bill looks like, what that ticket price is at the end. So this is one tweak. This is one tiny change that can transform your energy, your focus, and your body composition that no macro calculator ever will. So just take everything you're eating and just reorganize this. Reorganize your macronutrients. I'll leave you with one last thing. The GPS system isn't a diet. It's a structure. It's a pattern. It's a way to remove decision fatigue from your life. And the best part, it works anywhere. Works at home. Works on the road, at a business dinner. Just follow the GPS. Greens first, protein second, starches, and then simple sugars last, if you need those. Do this and you'll never have to figure out what to eat again. Now, here's the challenge. Try this today. Your next meal. Just flip the order and see how you feel. And if it works, will you do me a favor and share this with someone who needs this? Let's change the way we fuel high performance. One meal at a time. If you've already had a chaotic day with your nutrition, we just simply look to the next meal. If this episode helped you, please hit subscribe. Let's keep building momentum. More simple, effective nutrition hacks are coming your way. Let's stay focused. Let's stay fueled. And I'll see you next time. Make it a great day.